Hey everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights, and welcome to my channel. So today I want to continue on with discovering new to me perfumes from this little baggie. Most of them are sweet gourmand scents, and some of them I've tried and others I've not, but basically it's just my first impressions of these scents, and I think they're all niche in here. So yeah, I don't know what the notes are. I'm just going in kind of blindly and just want to discover some new perfumes, and hopefully there are some hidden gems in here, maybe, we'll see. So let's choose the first perfume, this one here. This one, ooh, okay, so this one I'm very excited about. This is from the house of Jousset Parfums, and it's called Gourmand Bakhoor. So I have tested one other from this house. It was the Accident à la Vanille Almond Cake Limited Edition. And now we have Gourmand Bakhoor. I have not tried it before, so I think it's probably one of their more popular scents, I assume. And I hope it's good, but because it sounds good. It says gourmand in it. And gourmands are my most favorite scents ever. So let's give this one a first sniff. Okay. That is lovely. I like this. All right, so this to me has reminded me of something right away. And it is actually a Filipino sweetbread. And what it basically is bread that is very squishy and sweet, straight from the oven. It's warm. And then on top of this, you put butter on top of this hot bread and then sprinkle some sugar on top. And it's called ensaimada. And it smells like that. Ooh, it smells like ensaimada. Sometimes they put cheese on there too. And I'm getting a little bit of a bite of something else in here, but it's making me think it smells like melted cheese as well. This is amazing, you guys. Gourmand Bakhoor. Bakery gourmand scent. So I will quickly check what the notes are in here. So it's a very simple orange bottle with a sticker. It says Les Collections Artisanales Arabian Gourmand Bakhoor. And then the main accords: caramel, sweet, smoky, lactonic, leather, amber, and balsamic. All right, the notes are released in 2020. The notes: caramel, milk, and smoke in the top. Middle notes are caramel, leather, and hinoki incense. And the base notes are toffee and hinoki incense. So those are super interesting notes. I wasn't expecting incense or leather or smoke in here. What I'm mostly getting is a bready, a sweet bread with some nice toppings on top. To me, it smells like butter and sugar. And I am very, very curious how this wears on skin, because this smells amazing. I love that so far. So that one was a success. Gourmand Bakhoor by Jousset Parfums. Let's choose another sample from this baggie. Later at the end of the video, I'm going to rank them from my least favorite to my most favorite, just based on my first impressions of them. Second one here is Baklava. This one I have tried, and this is from the house Pearlescent, I think it's called, which is a sister house of Gallagher Parfums, I think. Gallagher Fragrances. So Baklava is a dessert that is very sticky, and I'm not sure what's actually in there, but I know that it has like flaky dough, like a pastry dough, and then there's some pistachio on it, and then there's this glaze of sugar. And as I said, I have tried this one, and let's see. I don't know. I struggle to smell the baklava in here. There is something sweet in here and something kind of like edible tasting, like something you would like to eat, but I'm trying to picture the baklava here, and the idea, or what I remember baklava to taste like and smell like, isn't matching up from what I'm smelling from here. So I'm also getting a little bit of a masculine type of vibe in here, and a little bit of a spiciness and a sweetness and a little bit of a gourmand twist in here that is kind of delicious, but I'm getting thrown off by the name baklava. I haven't had it very often. It's been a very, very long time since I've tasted baklava, but I just remember it being so incredibly sweet, like very tooth aching sweet kind of feeling in my mouth or taste. And this one has like almost a, what is this? Like a spicy masculine feel, a little bit of a metallic note, some sweetness, maybe a sugary glaze. And that's what I'm getting. So this one, I'm unsure about. I have to test it more on skin to see how this one dries down. I am interested with that little bit of an edible gourmand feeling that it's giving off, but it is definitely a unique scent. I've never smelled anything like this before, and it's very interesting, but not what I imagine baklava to smell like or taste like from what I remember. So baklava has a very simple bottle as well. Pearlescent Parfums. This one was released in 2021. Okay, so the notes in here: honey, pistachio, baklava, almond, patchouli, neroli, vanilla, cherry, musk, sweet orange, and bergamot. So they aren't in, you know, top, mid, and base. They just gave them all in one. Maybe that sugar glaze that I was thinking of earlier before looking at the notes is like honey, like a syrupy honey. But yeah, it's an interesting scent. It's a unique scent. But I have to test that more to see if it turns into baklava, or at least my idea of what baklava is. Now I'm going to continue with another one. I have a sample here. We have Van Cleef and Arpels Rose Rouge. I am not sure if this is gourmand. I did put a few non-gourmand scents in here, but I will try it anyways. So this one I haven't tried before, and I think Rose Rouge is part of their exclusive collection, and it's probably one of their newer releases, and I haven't heard much about this scent at all. So this is my very first sniff of Rose Rouge by Van Cleef and Arpels. Okay, so what I'm thinking of is roses in sugar. Just imagine like a big pot of sugar, and it hasn't been melted down. It's just like the sugar crystals. And then you throw a bunch of roses in here, but the roses have been like in some kind of solution, maybe, what's that word? When you infuse, I forget the word, but it has this almost sweet jammy rose, and then it makes it even sweeter with this dry sugar crystal thing going on. So yeah, this is super pretty, but it doesn't feel heavy either. Sometimes rose can be overwhelming, but this doesn't feel heavy. It feels like a light, fresh, sugary rose scent that is super pretty. I like that. Easy to wear, very pretty, versatile. I think this would go great all year, any occasion. But it also smells very classy and elegant as well. So yeah, I like that one. Rose Rouge, the same as the other ones from this collection, Collection Extraordinaire. And this one was released in 2018. The nose is Julienne Rasquinet. And the top notes, black currant, pink pepper, bergamot. Middle notes are rose, raspberry, and vetiver. Base notes are cacao pod, vanilla, patchouli, benzoin, vetiver, and musk. So they have some gourmandy notes in here. That is so pretty. That is so, so pretty. Yeah, that smells like expensive dessert with rose petals on top. There's cacao pod in here. I don't smell any chocolate, but yeah, this is making me think of like a humongous wedding cake. And there's like rose petals that are edible on it, and also rose petals that are not edible, adding that nice rose aroma. That's super, super, super pretty. I like that a lot. Now let's do one more here. One more, and that one is this. This one is from the house of Maison Tahite or Tahite, Vicious Cacao. So this one I have tried as well. I don't remember what it smells like. This is part of their collection where they have, I think, 4 or 5 perfumes just centered on the note of cacao. And they also have that same collection, but it's vanille. So, and I own one of them, Sel Vanille, which is a fantastic salty vanilla scent. Oh, Vicious Cacao. So, just by the name, I was thinking this would be like dark, pungent, intense. But this isn't giving me like aggressive viciousness at all. This is sweet, pretty dessert-like chocolate, maybe like a chocolate cake, but there's like some liqueur in there. So it's like you have this beautiful big piece of chocolate cake, and then they've added some chocolate liqueur because I'm getting some booziness in here. That is so, so delicious. And it doesn't really feel heavy. So I'm thinking of this chocolate cake and you're eating it, it just feels so rich and filling. But there's something light. It feels like a light chocolate scent. So maybe like a diet, a diet cake, chocolate cake if there's such a thing. And then infused with some booze, maybe whiskey or something like that. I don't know what the notes are. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm getting from here. Maybe there's some like caramel, vanilla in here as well, somewhere on this cake, like vanilla beans also in the batter. Sugary as well, but not heavy and thick like when you eat chocolate cake and you just feel like gluttonous. This isn't heavy at all. This is like a little bite of a chocolate dessert, a chocolate cake. Isn't it called like an amuse-bouche? I think I've heard that term before when it comes to like small bite size, I don't know, dessert or something. Anyways, yeah, this is super nice. Super, super delicious, but not in a heavy way. So I think this is like a gourmand that you can wear in the high heat because it's not heavy. And I always associate chocolate cake with like heavy and just like so rich and decadent. Now let's see what the notes are in here. The bottle looks exactly the same as the other ones in the collection. And this one was released in 2021. And the notes. Okay, top notes, rum, raspberry, pink pepper. Middle notes, cacao, amber, jasmine, narcissus. Base notes, caramel, saffron, benzoin, salt, sandalwood, and oak moss. Wow. Chocolate cake infused with liqueur, chocolate liqueur, and vanilla and caramel, and not too heavy. And I like that one a lot as well. So yeah, those are the ones that I have discovered today. I'm just gonna rank them quickly from my least favorite to my most favorite. just based on this first sniff though, or these first impressions. My least favorite would be the Baklava, because it's interesting. It's an interesting scent that I have to discover or test more. But as I said earlier, it's not making me think of that actual dessert. But there is this delicious desserty quality about it that is intriguing me. So that's one I'm going to revisit, Baklava. My, in third place, Van Cleef and Arpels Rose Rouge. I love it. I love it. It's making me think of this big wedding cake with rose petals, rose jam, candied roses also on the cake. But I think, I don't know, I don't really have anything bad to say about this. I just like it less than the other two, but I think it's really nice as well, Rose Rouge. Easy to wear, versatile, sweet, gourmand rose, not heavy at all. Second place would be the Vicious Cacao, rum, a booze-infused chocolate cake that isn't too heavy either, so I think you can wear this any time of year. And my number one from these was the Gourmand Bakhoor by Jousset Parfums. It smells like ensaimada. Straight from the oven, and my mom used to make it when I was a kid, so it kind of brings back memories for me of this delicious, sweet Filipino bread that is very common. You see it everywhere in the bakeries, at any grocery store, well, Filipino grocery store, Asian grocery store, or in the Philippines, when it's just fresh and delicious. And there's something else going on here, kind of like dark. Maybe I was thinking like, you know, straight from the oven and then there's smoke coming from the oven, because there is something else lurking in the background. And I'm thinking of eating this ensaimada on a nice summer day in the kitchen, but then maybe there's still smoke fumes coming out from the oven. It's beautiful. Gourmand Bakhoor might be on my wish list if it's successful on my skin, or if it works well on my skin. So that was my very long video of discovering sweet gourmand perfumes. If you have tried any of these, please let me know your opinions on them. I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.